This is the first of a series of videos on yoga and gym for older dudes.
Hey guys, so I'm an older dude, and what I noticed as a doctor and as an enthusiast for yoga and gym is that all the movies on YouTube you see are about these beautiful, young, juicy guys if it's about gym and yoga for elderly. So I thought I'd just go and make a video and a couple of videos from a perspective of a medical doctor specialized in pain, who is also a yoga teacher, to help the older guys, the older dudes in this life to understand what it is to stay in a good shape, to really take care of your body and of your food so that you can enjoy much more in life of everything, how beautiful the earth is, how beautiful everything is which we can take part of. So for that you need a body which is flexible. Flexibility is one very important thing. When I noticed that I grew older, and at a certain moment around 50, 55, you start noticing your body is perhaps not as juicy anymore as all these half porn stars who do their workouts with you and for you and can do all kinds of crazy stuff. That there must be a possibility to teach stuff which is really great for your condition, for your flexibility, for your cardiovascular system, for your tendons, for your muscles, for your equilibrium, for the elasticity of your body, and for your general well being. There must be a way to do it with full consciousness as a meditation. So, this is a kind of series of gym, of yoga, of perhaps Callanetics, which are targeted on the population to which I belong, which is the older dudes. So I will be fair with you. I am past 70. It sounds crazy. In my ears, it sounds really crazy, but it's a fact. So I notice that my skin starts to be, you know, not what it was anymore. Like the wrinkles and like the sagging. But the issue is, okay, the skin you cannot train. The tendons you have to be careful with if you're an older dude. Not to do hanging for 2 minutes, for instance, because your tendons are not able to sustain that kind of stress. You see now, for instance, many videos of dudes who hang, like really hanging, and say you have to do this for 2 minutes. Take great care. If we want to do a package of activities for an older body, you have to respect the older body, what it can do, what it not can do. I started doing hanging just a year ago, half a year ago, because I found this one video which was crazy nice. You saw this young monkey-like dude with muscles everywhere, just doing all the hanging stuff. Whoa! I thought I should do that too. However, my wrist tendons didn't like that, so I had a swollen hand for 2 months, couldn't do anything. And I'm very happy that the functionality is back because I could not do anything with the hand anymore because I overstretched and I just damaged tendons. Even I'm a doctor, I should know that. You are kind of in the craze of seeing this beautiful video thing I can hang to. So we want to start with a series of movements where your equilibrium is tested, your flexibility is tested, your elasticity is tested, and there are many exercises we can do also to improve the power, improve the cardiovascular conditioning, like animal flow yoga. But if you go in the internet, you look for animal flow yoga, you again see these dudes of 25 who can do and nearly everything, and you think, fuck that. So for the guys who recognize this, I'm gonna do a series, and I just expose, like all these young guys, this is an older body, it starts looking different, you know. I have to cope with that, and all the elder dudes have to cope with that. Don't go hide it, you know, just be proud that we are gifted in this life to work out and to pay attention to the body also when it becomes older and not so juicy anymore, but we can still stay elastic and we can still reach the toes. If you start just doing hanging, just look where you can come. You don't need to be able to touch your toes, but of course at a certain moment you will be able to do that. I started doing this when I was 65. When I was 65, I noticed that I couldn't touch my toes and I intensified my yoga. I thought, no, I really have to stretch more. So we will do stretches, we will do elasticity, and we will do equilibrium exercises, all based on an older body. So I'm not gonna do with you the full tree, you know, because that is really very difficult to directly do. And if you directly do, mostly you will fail and you will think, shit, let's just go sit in the chair and read the newspaper or scroll at my phone, and then I have also good time. No, no. If you want to stay really feeling alive and ageless, you have to focus on what does your body need to stay in shape. Okay, I just start with one simple exercise which everybody should do before you go do yoga and do musculation in the gym, just to shake loose. It is a shake exercise. So you just go stand, and now I'm going to add something. It is the breathing. If you go in the gym, you look at all the guys, they pump iron and they forget to breathe. Breathing is very important because the breath really is the support of your entire body. So if you do a shake, just a nice shake, you shake loose your right shoulder, you shake loose your left shoulder, you shake loose your vertebrae, you just shake, you stand upright, you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if you breathe in deeply, and you can breathe out, make a sound of release, so that you can also release all these tensions of having a too immobile life. Just let that go, you know. Just breathe out tensions, and feel the body. Where does it shake? Bring your attention always in the moment. Start feeling the feet on the ground. I feel that I'm standing on the mat and on the wood. I can feel that. And I can feel the shake happening. I feel the shake in the pelvis. I feel the shake in the chest, in the muscles of the chest, in the shoulders. I can feel the wind on my body. It is about bringing your attention in the here and now, embracing what you feel, and really breathe a little bit deeper. You can start to shake a bit more intense. If you like, you do it on nice music with a nice rhythm. And then you can already experiment a bit, shaking to the one side and shaking to the other side. Breathing in, bring shoulders back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders back. The thorax, the chest tense if you're starting to become an older dude. It starts to go like this. So if you're a little bit shy, you know, you already do this, people don't see me, I'm not here. Always, if you start giving attention to your body, your posture is straight, and you open the chest. And it's just easy, like doing like this. Hand palms up, breathe in deeply, open the chest. shaking out the hands. So a bit of shake before you start doing any exercise. Now today we'll just focus on the shaking and one exercise for the pelvis. Now you stop shaking, you just feel that your body already changed in how it feels. I feel the tingles, I feel the warmth, and we just shook for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 5 minutes is optimal to start with. And then we want to put our attention in this video to the pelvis. So you're gonna stand with your feet a little bit wider and first feel your body again, bring your attention in your body. Do everything with attention, with consciousness. And if you start moving as a older dude, do it slow, start slow. To be slow, to eat slow, to breathe slow, to move slow is a whole thing, because everything is fast, fast, fast. But where do we go with this fastness? We go wherever we go, but we lose ourselves in the process of speed. So start doing exercises slow. Of course, a shake is not slow. Shakes per definition has to be a shake, so it has to bring like movement in the body. But then if we're gonna move slow. So we start with the hips. We start making little rounds. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the hips. And just this movement of bringing the hips in a round circular movement is already something which guys which are a little bit older have difficulties with. I see many people doing like this. Okay, that's also good, but that's something different. We want to isolate the movement in the pelvis, because the pelvis is part of the core of the body. It's very important for the equilibrium and for compensating that if you do a step wrong, that still you have enough muscle power to correct and you don't fall. So older dudes, starting at 55, have a greater propensity to stoop like this and to stumble and not able to correct, because the limb girdle muscles and the core muscles are not what they should be anymore. And it goes very slowly, but at a certain moment you really have to start doing some exercises to bring it up to the optimal level for your age. So you just slowly move the hips, and then you move them the other side around. Breathing deep. And then you make the movement to the front. If you do the movement to the front, your back will become a little bit more flat. You have to take care that you don't stay like this or like that. No, upright. And then if you make the movements and you go from front to back, you make a movement so that you stretch these lower muscles in the back. Breathing out, breathing in. It's like opening and bringing energy in the pelvic region. Opening. And then you can slowly increase the movement. Okay, let's try to make the movements now a little bit bigger. To one side. Really feeling what's happening here, what's happening in the back. Especially if you go to the front, can you feel the stretch in these lower back muscles? And the other way around. And then you end with a stretch, with an all stretch like a yawn. So take it up, take your control of your own body, which grows older, in your own hands. Don't let time nibble away all the flexibility, all the elasticity, all the power, that you end up with a body which is too old for you, and it is not necessary. If you start giving attention to your body, if you're 55, it's possible to really go and come into a nice flow, but you have to focus, put attention, take it slowly. We will do some musculations in later videos. We will do some core exercise, and we all will do it like optimal for older dudes. Check it out what is coming.